Hello, and thank you for choosing to watch or stream this podcast. That means a lot to us. Before we get things started, can you make sure that you hit that subscribe and follow button because it helps out this podcast a lot and it helps this podcast grow along with sharing this podcast. Tell your friends because that means a lot. Leave those reviews for us. Let us know how good we're doing or how bad we're doing. We like all feedback. It doesn't matter. So thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the Same Cast, Different Day podcast. And we hope you enjoy this episode. Welcome to the hood, to the ghetto, to the wherever we are at. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Martin Rowland. Thank you all for tuning in to Same Cast, Different Day podcast. And to start things off, I know it's been a bit delayed with the audio versions of the podcast coming out, but those episodes will be coming out to this week. And sorry for the noise in the background. The ghetto people next door decided to let out their kids so I came outside and do the podcast. So sorry about that. So welcome to the show. For those of you who are watching on my private Facebook page, there for some reason when you guys comment, I cannot see the comments at the bottom of the screen. So you'll have to head over to the podcast Facebook page, which is the Same Cast Different Day podcast on Facebook or on YouTube, and before I can be able to see your comments. So tonight's topic is the Orange Man is trying to make a comeback. And I don't know how this man is allowed to make a comeback. I don't know who is giving this man permission to make a comeback. I don't know why this man is holding rallies right now. I don't even think his own party wants him to run as president of the United States. So I don't know. Anybody that's watching, can y'all explain to me why Donald Trump is trying to make a comeback? I don't understand. Well, I don't know why he wants to run for president again. I don't know why these people want to run for president. Is it a good idea for Donald Trump to run for president again? If you're watching on my private Facebook page, you got to go over to the Same Cast Different Day podcast Facebook page for me to see your comments. For some reason, if you comment on my regular page, I can't see the comments when they pop up, and I'm not using Facebook for this. I'm using StreamYard to stream this podcast. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why is Donald Trump allowed to make a comeback. He's supposed to be in Waukesha in the next 2 to 3 days or so to be doing a rally there. And it's just, I don't know, like this man has done nothing but made life easier for the rich and made life harder for the middle class people. And like I have said in so many episodes of this podcast, it is the how do I put it? It is the the middle class people who keeps these these shows, who keeps this country going. Okay, without us, without the middle class people, there's, how can I put it? There's no America really, because it's the middle class people who's paying all the taxes. It ain't the lower class people who are paying the taxes, because they're the ones who getting all the government assistance, stuff like that, and people who basically don't make enough money to pay taxes get everything for free. They get free energy assistance, food stamps, childcare, all kind of stuff, housing, all kinds of different things. And Yeah, and it's the middle class people who I feel like when there's a Republican in office, it's the actually whenever there's a Republican or a Democrat, to be honest, it's always the middle class people who suffers. I'm sorry, my throat is really dry. I think I'm getting sick. Where was I? Yeah, so yeah, we need to do everything we can to get the orange man out of office, and then for local elections, voting has started. People, early voting has started. If you have not went to go vote or you don't want to go wait in the long lines on election day, please go out and do the early voting. They have a lot of locations scattered across the city. Midtown is one of them. Those of you who shop at the Midtown area, they have their voting going on there. So make sure y'all hit up there down by the was the city hall. You know, down go vote early. We cannot afford to have Rebecca Clayfish and was it Rebecca? No, it was Rebecca Clayfish. I think Rebecca Clayfish was one of the people who were trying to run for governor here. We cannot do another four whatever how many times whenever how long the Congress people got to go for reelection, congressmen and women. We cannot afford to have Ron Johnson in office for God knows how many more years. This man has ruined this state. He don't believe in women's rights. He doesn't believe in equal rights. He doesn't believe in black lives. He doesn't believe in anything except putting money, figuring out ways to get laws passed to put money in his pocket. That's the only thing that Ron Johnson seemed to care about. One of the other things I want to talk about, I wish there was a way because I have already sent in my ballot for the primary election. So I sent in my ballot and I voted already. And I wish there is a way you could tell these people to stop texting you about voting and elections and all this other kind of stuff. Hey, what's McCauley has a plan for this and a plan for that. Stop it. I'm sick of the text messages. I don't want them no more. You know, I've gotten every last text message. I don't even know how the hell y'all even got my phone numbers to send me text messages about me voting and even know my name when I do it. So I don't remember putting my phone number on my election ballot. So, not my election ballot, but when I registered to vote, I don't remember putting my phone number on there. So how did they get my phone number? I don't know, but they need to stop with all the text messaging and calling and all this. Not calling, but all the text messaging really. Um, Packers training camp starts. Well, for the audio version, audio people this year be getting this late. But Packers training camp starts tomorrow, and Aaron Rodgers arrived in Green Bay today, dressed like Nicolas Cage. And then there's an old person sitting in the window. Go away. He won't go away. I don't know why he won't go away. He want to act like he's so interested now. He ain't never interested in what I be doing on here anyway. Doesn't even share my material, so I don't know why he in the window. But Aaron Rodgers showed up to Packers training camp dressed as Nicolas Cage. I don't know what movie it was from. Um, my personal opinion, we need to stop putting so much time. He needs to stop putting so much into cosplay, and start. What's the word I'm thinking of? Throwing the ball and worry about trying to get people on the team who will catch the ball because we don't have a lot of those people. You're my presence. Why? You're my presence. Why? I don't like you watching me. You're old. So yeah, we will be leaving tomorrow, 6 a.m. My car will be hitting the highway at 6 a.m. going up to Lambeau Field for the first day of Packers training camp. I don't know what to wear for good luck. What are some items you think we can wear for good luck going up to Packers training camp and to look I don't know what's the word I'm thinking of. Good luck for the season. I don't know what y'all think. I mean, we need something for good luck. Just a few drinks. Hopefully, I ain't got to drive back because I plan on getting very, very intoxicated and having me a really good old time. Hopefully, I run into my old TV buddy from TMJ4. Got her phone number. Yes, hopefully, I'm hoping to run into her. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Yes, go Pack, go! I'm so excited for the NFL season. Is the Packers going to make it to the Super Bowl? we have a lot of missing pieces, and hopefully they can fill those missing pieces in time, because I personally don't know if they got the pieces yet to make another run for the Super Bowl. I definitely will. I don't know where my actual shirt is. My podcast shirt. I did plan on wearing that tomorrow. I have to dig through a lot of clothes because I have a lot of clothes. So I have to dig through a lot of clothes and see exactly where my podcast t-shirt is to represent the podcast there. But yes, I'm so excited for Packers training camp. It's I've been waiting for this for God knows how long, just to see what the team is looking like, get to see some of the players. Last year we did the thing where the players like get the bikes and ride them across to the practice field, training field or whatever. So we did that, got there early enough for that. Um yeah, so the plan tomorrow is leave at 6 a.m. We're gonna go up to leave at 6 a.m., do some walking around, go see them, ride the bikes over, then watch on the training facility. Um Possibly eat at 1919 restaurant, which is located inside Lambeau Field. And then after that, we will be doing a tour of the stadium where they let you go down on the actual football field to do let you go down on the actual football field, and they let you take a picture. So they don't let you walk on the grass turf or whatever, because it's very precious to them. So um yeah, so they don't let you do that. So the day after that, we plan on doing going in the Hall of Fame area too. So that will be tomorrow. Anybody watching that want to join, I'm leaving at 6 a.m. My car already has enough people. So if you want to, tell along, follow along, that is fine. If you see this podcast between now and tomorrow when I leave. But yes, that's tomorrow, Packer training camp. I'll be driving back the same day. I'm not staying up there on overnight. I'll not be doing that. That's too much work, and I'm poor. Oh, and then look who finally decides to join the podcast, who's been late for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. How's it going, Martel? How are you?
I was fine until, it seemed like people waited until I came outside to do the show and decided like, oh, we're going to bring our kids out here and let them scream at the top of their lungs.
It's always a good start. Sure.
So, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, my throat is hurting really bad, so I hope I'm not getting sick.
Uh-oh.
So,
did you take your vitamin C?
that's too much work.
Gotta take your vitamin C, buddy.
I think working a pole will make everything so much better.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. So somebody did a road trip, and I didn't find out about it until on the podcast. So tell us about the road trip.
Oh, the little road trip I did. I did that with my bestie Jamie. There she is. Yay! That's my girl right there. So yeah, we went to the state of Michigan. Not the weed capital of the world. Sorry, buddy. It's not.
But did you buy some?
No, they don't. They didn't have stores there. They actually have like dispensaries where you go and
they don't have actual weed stores anywhere. They're just dispensaries you go to.
No, so they had dispensaries, and we weren't able to go in. So yeah, because only one out of two of us had a driver's license. So yeah, so that didn't really go too
Crystal,
well.
why the hell you ain't bring your driver's license? I already know you talking about your damn self. Why you ain't bring your driver's license? Every time you leave the house, you supposed to have some type of notification for people can know who you is in case something happened, and you ain't bring no notification with you. What is your problem?
No, I had mine. Jamie.
No, it was you. Nope. You're not gonna say that it was Jamie. Nope, it was you. You know better than leaving your house without no notifications. I don't understand that. I don't never leave my house without no notification on me.
Oh, look, see, she said it was here. See?
Oh, Jamie just saved your life, then.
Told you.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it was.
Mm-hmm. And did you visit the world's largest Christmas store?
I did.
Yay!
I did visit the world's largest Christmas store. I did not get you a nutcracker, but I did see a lot of interesting stuff.
Yay!
And I will be back there again. So that means the podcast will actually get their own little ornament this year.
Yay! I gotta start my decor for Christmas in September, which is like basically putting up a lot of nails. And then I'll probably start putting up my lights towards the end of September, and then hopefully have my lights done about middle of October-ish, because it takes me a while to get all the lights up. And then probably towards the end of October is when I'll start doing the inside of the house.
And by the way, shout out to Tim Hortons. I'm telling you what, they're in Michigan.
Who them people?
We had some drinks, coffee drinks, not alcoholic drinks. Okay, coffee drinks.
But did you have any alcoholic drinks over there?
No, we didn't have time for that. No, I looked at bottles and bottles of wine though. There was a nice like selection at this one gas station truck stop. I had this big wall of wine.
You know what?
What?
You two are allowed to do no more road trips because obviously somebody does not plan these things out right.
Okay, so let's hear your terminology of what we should be doing. Let's hear it.
I mean, when you go on road trips, you're supposed to plan everything out in advance. Where you're supposed to go, you're supposed to research the states that you're driving through, so that way you can stop at stuff at the different state. So, like, if you went through Chicago, there was like a lot of places you could have stopped at in Chicago before going there. Like, got good food places first. You gotta make sure you find good food places, good restaurants to stop at first, and then you always find you some good liquor. No matter what state you go, you always got to find good liquor. And then, so like you guys was in Michigan, like you guys could have went to the Motown Museum, but you didn't even go.
Yeah, we didn't have no time. We didn't have enough time.
Who plans a road trip and don't know how to have time on a road trip? See, this is what I be talking about with you boomers. Y'all don't ever do nothing right no more. Y'all don't do nothing right.
I'm not a boomer. We're not boomers. We're Gen Xers. Get it right. Get it right,
well,
millennials.
You're close to a boomer.
No.
Who plans the road trip and don't have time? And then that means somebody wasn't doing criminal speeds either.
No, we had to go through Chicago.
So that means y'all ain't do criminal speeds.
No, because it was so slow.
Oh, y'all stopped Chicago a lot of times, but did you stop and get some good liquor and food while in Chicago? Did you at least get you a Chicago deep dish pizza?
No, we didn't get any Detroit deep dish.
I ain't gonna lie, when I do drive out of town, I drive straight through Chicago. I don't even like going to Chicago myself like that, unless it's going to go see Lady Gaga, which I'm really thinking about going to go do, and not really sure yet. But yeah, I normally drive straight through Chicago. You got to dodge all them bullets and poor people asking to wash your windows and stuff for money. So
I mean, I will say I did try out some of the famous Michigan chicken. It actually was pretty good. I will say that.
Michigan is known for chicken?
It's got chicken. Yeah, that's right.
So if there was a lot of cars on the highway, that means y'all didn't leave at a proper amount of time to get through Chicago before the heavy traffic hit.
Yeah.
So y'all didn't leave from a certain area at least by 5 a.m., maybe 4:30 a.m. Then yeah, you got hit by all the traffic.
I want to say it took us about, if you figure in with the time zone change, probably about 9 hours. It was supposed to be a 6.5 hour drive.
Yeah, somebody was doing the speed limit because I got from St. Louis to Milwaukee in 4 hours, and it's normally a 5.5 hours drive.
Because you're doing criminal speeds, like you did last year when you took me home. You were doing criminal speeds.
It was
interstate.
I did.
You did criminal speeds to take me home. You did. You're like, I need to get you home. I'm tired. I need to go to bed. Exactly what you told me. That was last November.
Yeah. I mean the most the fastest I probably drove because in Wisconsin, them what's the words I'm trying to think of? Them highway trooper people, they be out there. You can't mess with Wisconsin got the hardest the state troopers, that's what they call them. State trooper people, yes. They are the hardest people to get past in Wisconsin. Like Wisconsin got the worst state troopers in the history of state troopers. They get you a ticket from 14 miles away. I don't know how they do it, but they always get you. So you gotta be careful you driving them Wisconsin. But once I get out of Wisconsin, I do about at least 80, 85, no matter where I'm going on the highway once you get outside of Wisconsin, because those be the safe zones and stuff. I mean, especially once you get past Chicago, even when you get into Chicago, you could be driving through the regular, because I think when I did the Chicago loop and it wasn't really that much traffic by the time I drove through there, I was going at least 70, almost 80 some miles and over about 80, 85 miles an hour going through Chicago when I was coming back from St. Louis. Don't judge me.
No, either you're gonna. The problem is it's daytime traffic, and it doesn't matter if it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You're gonna hit daytime traffic
Oh
in
yeah.
Chicago. You know that's just Chicago all the
That,
way through Gary, Indiana. Like that's
that's
that.
why you got to get up at the ungodly hours to get on the road. Because you get up at the ungodly hours to get on the road, then you don't have to worry about that traffic.
Yeah. Oh, I know, I know. I mean, like I said, we had other things we kind of were quick had to get in the sweat. And anyways, we had to make one quick trip stop before we left, Wisconsin, because you need your quick trip supplies to get through your road trip. By all means. I mean, there's
Nuh-uh,
no.
see, this is what you should have did. Because when I go on a road trip, because I have a little thing that I can plug up in my car, and it lets me plug up actual outlets and stuff too. When I use this device, but I could plug up my cooler. It's a cooler that I can keep stuff cool in, and it
Yeah,
sits in my back seat. And I go to like Pick and Save and stuff like that. When they give you like the 10 energy drinks, like 10 for
yeah,
10, I go buy some of those. And then prior to that, I'll go on Amazon and I will buy like a snack box. So it'd be like you get the one. I can normally get the one for like $40, which comes with like 100 and some items in there, and that'll
hmm
last me for the trip there and back. So that
yeah.
way, well, you don't have to stop and make all them extra trips at them quick trip and all them kind of stuff, spending all that money.
Yes, we're actually going to do that. Actually, I was wondering about that. Actually, that's a very good day. Hi, Tina. Oh,
Hey,
there she is. She was going sideways. Then we talked about that on the next road trip over to Michigan was to actually like kind of meal plan. Have
I mean,
snacks.
Michigan isn't far enough for me to consider a road trip. So for me, I planning on doing the Route 66 route that starts in Illinois and it goes all the way to LA. Is what I'm planning on doing for a road trip. Or well, there are two different ways that I can take. So it's the old Route 66 way, and then I think it's you can hit Interstate. I don't know what it is. I should know it's connected to Interstate 80. And I think Interstate 80 will take you over to LA.
I think 55 connects 66. I think from Chicago, I believe.
It's like real the southern tip of Chicago is where Route 66
Yeah.
get picked up at. That's what I plan on doing. I mean, I was hoping that Tina Marie would have got her new SUV, and I could have just freeloaded her SUV because yeah. But
well,
yeah,
tell inflation to stop being so high.
I know inflation is high. I went to the
Okay,
store. A bag of Tyson chicken wings was $24 for one bag.
Oof.
exactly why I'm holding on to the same bag of wings I didn't have for probably like the last 3, 4 months. Mm-hmm.
Something needs to be done about the price of some stuff. Hell,
I'm just waiting for you to say it. The price of gas is too damn high.
well, it's been going down, so I can get him a
It's
little
still
credit
too
for that.
damn high.
I mean, yeah, it is still too damn high, but it's better than paying when we was paying $5.25 or $5.30, whatever that shit was. It's better than what we was
Oh
paying
yeah,
then. It's damn near $1 cheaper.
that's right.
Because I was so pissed. If $15 only got me 3 gallons of gas, I was so pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And like my car, I probably when I parked it, the gas light was on, so it's gonna cost me quite a bit to fill it up. What?
Mhm.
I figured because I wasn't gonna be going doing that much driving because I called in to work the last few days, so I figured I wasn't gonna be doing that much driving. What happened?
Nothing.
And thing. Speaking of workplaces, about I want to know why they want to know why we ain't coming in to work. Is it their business to why we ain't coming in to work?
No,
I mean, I don't get it. All y'all need to know is I'm not coming. Y'all need to find a replacement.
pretty much.
I don't get that because on the voicemail thing it's saying please leave a reason to why you're calling in. Bitch, it ain't your no business. You know what I mean, business. That's why I'm calling in. Hell, somebody might be calling in because they got a dick appointment. It ain't your business. That's why they call.
I would say the only thing you could tell them is if you got COVID or not.
Yep, that's true.
That's
Hell,
it.
even COVID don't even want me here.
I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, everybody getting these free vacations except for me.
Ooh, I was on TikTok and this man said that he good gore. You don't take that damn baby inside the house. Um,
Hold
Um,
on, because mine's probably gonna get started. Hold on.
he was on there talking. He was showing that he had monkeypox, and it was like he had like all of this, like his whole entire chin, like this, all right here. Oh wait, all of this right here, and then like his whole entire chin was like filled with like blisters,
Oof.
and he was
So
like he had
chicken
monkeypox.
pox, basically.
That's what it looked like, a more severe, like a more severe version of chicken pox and stuff. It was only on his face, like he ain't having like all over his body.
Mm.
Hmm.
And I don't know if like the monkeypox is like a really bad thing here in the U.S. yet. I just know that overseas has been really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh yeah, overseas been really yeah.
Hmm. I'm looking at pictures of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized that if that was one of us, we would got our ass whooped by now.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Jamie. That goes against my parenting class that me and SMA had did last week.
Who did a parenting class?
Well, Jamie said that me and SMA should teach a master class on parenting. Only because we were speaking of facts.
Oh.
Now, do I got any cheering? No, I don't. I don't want the little things in the first place. Lord have mercy, they work my nerve.
Got fur babies.
Yeah, but they stupid, and then you know them. I could just tell to go to hell on somewhere.
I mean,
Especially Naomi. She was something wrong with that girl.
this
I
is
wish I could
good.
get it. I wish I can get an SSI check for my cat because something is wrong. Something is wrong with that poor baby. Something is wrong with that baby.
Oh my gosh, it's 366 around the Madison area for gas. That's nice.
366. Oh, it's cheaper here. It's only like 340 something, 330 something here.
What do you see 340 something at?
Wauwatosa.
I paid 409 yesterday.
Child,
It's like
what gas stations you going to?
Wild deer.
It's like 449 to 505 right now.
Oh, did I say 330? I meant to say 420. This was 420
Yeah,
something. My
I'm
bad.
like, what?
My bad. Yeah, 420 something.
I'm like,
I don't know
it's
why I'm
like
thinking about $3. Yeah, it was like 420. I don't know. I haven't bought gas in like 3. Okay, I don't remember the last. It's been a long time since I bought gas, but last time I bought gas, it was like 440 something. I don't.
Waukesha's 419. There you go.
So I got a pretty good deal, 409.
Now I'm
Yeah,
gonna go to
you could be
Wauwatosa, or I'm gonna go over here on 6th, or no, that's not 6th Street. Is that 7th or 10th Street over here on Oklahoma to the Petromart, where I guess they ran by Puerto Ricans and they gas always be cheaper. And if you fill up your tank, they give you a free soda. What?
You're gonna go way over there for some soda.
Well, you know, I don't buy gas by my house because it's normally 10 to 20 cents more expensive than what you can get anywhere else in the city.
For some soda.
I mean, yeah. So like you say you paid 409, so I'm pretty sure up here by my house gas station, the gas over there is still like 440 something. Which is why I never buy. They should do something about gas prices in certain areas. I understand how some gas stations do it because they the only gas station in that area, so they charge like a more higher price than everybody else. But it is literally 3 gas stations within a block radius of each other. Like it's 2 is right across the street from each other, and then across the bridge is another gas station. All their gas is like it's very expensive. Like that should be against the law or something. Something needs to be done about them charging all this damn money for gas is too damn high. See, Tina them got me damn started. Gas is still too damn high. It's too damn high, and we need to get don't let Rebecca Clayfish get in office because she's a racist.
Yep. Don't vote for Rebecca Clayfish. Nope. She was Scott Walker's right-hand chick. That's right.
Now, I don't like just her bangs make me not like her. Her hairdo don't make me not like her. Everything, the outfits that she wear, she didn't have to start talking. As soon as she walked on TV, I said, I don't like this bitch. And that's the first thing that came to my mind when I seen her. I don't like her. I don't like her. She looked fake, and she a racist. I don't care what nobody say. And Ron Johnson, like I said earlier on in this podcast, Ron Johnson don't think women should have rights. And Ron Johnson want this to be 1950s when women didn't even have a right to vote. I don't like Ron Johnson either. And somebody, no, I ain't gonna say that on here live, but you know, he one of those people who you need to go ahead and retire and go to the grave.
Well, okay.
I don't like him.
There we go. All right, there it is.
So our best decision right
There's the
now is
answer.
Mandela Barnes. We need to keep vote for Mandela Barnes. And
Wait. Is he lieutenant? He's still running for lieutenant governor? Mandela?
I thought he was running for Congress.
Oh, he's running for Congress? Oh.
I think he
Okay.
running for Congress. I don't think he running for lieutenant unless he could have both positions.
No. Can only have no. Just one.
So yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know then unless he's giving up his lieutenant governor position to run for Congress.
Oh, possibly.
I don't know.
I just know I saw that commercial with him and his mama, and she had that furry side part right there. I just said, oh, I wish they would have just flat ironed that baby hair some more. Just flat ironed
Did
that
you
poor
say
baby
furry?
hair. He is a furry, like it was like the rest of her hair was flat iron, but it was just this one patch right here, and it was real furry looking. So I just wish they would have flat ironed her hair, put in a ponytail or washed it something better. But they look like they're having fun, fake cooking in that commercial though. They look like they was having fun. You know, all them politicians be lying and stuff. You know, you can't trust them politicians, so they all be lying and stuff to you. You know, I'm gonna vote for. I'm gonna run for governor one day. No, I ain't. That's too much damn work. I don't think I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
you're
for governor one day.
not gonna be lieutenant. Woo!
Cause I ain't gonna do no campaigning. They gonna be mad at me. Like, sir, you gotta do. I'm not doing no campaigning. I'm not kissing no babies. Matter of fact, and we ain't going to no ghettos. You know, I don't deal with them ghettos.
We're not gonna kiss any babies. I want to kiss a baby.
Tina, now you know damn well I ain't going on the 27th and Burleigh.
Okay, did nobody say nothing about 27th and Burleigh?
I'm not going anywhere on 27th Street, as far as the north side. It all looked like everything on 27th Street looked like it just need to be thrown away.
And I don't like to go nowhere on Burleigh until after Mayfair Road.
Yeah, that's where it get real bougie. That's what I'm talking about. You get real bougie in them areas. No, Jamie said, I don't know if I'll be a good governor because, you know, I'll be making all kinds of laws and stuff, be trying to get all kinds of laws and stuff passed. And the thing about it is, I don't think I want to be a governor in Wisconsin just because the governor now has no power. He just, lame
duck. No.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I don't know what the fuck kind of power he has. All he can do is sign executive orders. Even when he signed those, they shoot them down. Talking about it's against the Constitution or something they be saying. So I don't know what power do Tony Evers have besides, you know, road construction.
It doesn't have a lot by all means. But
he does have a lot of power because he vetoed the bill. I'm still mad at him about this. That would have allowed nurse practitioners to practice independently in Wisconsin.
Oh,
yeah, he did. Yep, he did that. Yeah.
Recently, like within the last 2 months. So I'm a little salty about that.
You know what? You should write. Thanks for Jamie. Maybe I should. Maybe you should write a letter to the governor. I think you can email him because
I did.
Or call him.
He did.
Yeah, because when our power was off for 3 days, I called the governor's office and I made a huge ass scene on that damn phone, calling them all kinds of lazy assholes. I said the alderman here is a lazy asshole. You don't see that bitch unless she wants your vote, and which I didn't vote for the bitch. I don't know how this bitch keep getting reelected because I don't ever vote for the bitch. But
who's that?
Somebody.
What's her name? Malayla Cobbs or Malayla A. Cobbs, whatever her name is. I ain't never seen her in this neighborhood. I ain't never seen her walk this neighborhood. She ain't never came rung our doorbell, nothing. I have never seen her in the neighborhood ever. But every time you want them votes for aldermen and stuff, you come bring your ass down to the what's this over here? I don't know what it is, but it's over there on Kane Drive and I know it's a block after Port Washington. What the fuck is that ghetto over there? Whatever it is over there, they go tell a little place over there, a little center over there on K Drive across the street from Dr. Martin Luther King Middle School. And they be up there and she be having rallies and stuff right there. That's the only time she come in this area.
Hi, Taurian.
Oh, hey, Taurian, buddy. How you doing? Taurian, do you want me to bring you back a Packers shirt?
I forgot you going tomorrow. I'm jelly.
You want me to bring you back a Packers shirt, buddy?
I'm jelly. Yeah.
That's why she's saying this is why we ain't never got no plain towels because somebody's using them off a sweat towel. Okay, but yeah.
What's
Did you
wrong with
check
you?
all the pockets?
What?
He just said he put everything in the wash machine. I bet he ain't checking none of the pockets on the pants.
Let her outside. Or Peter. Did she eat?
There's always gloves in my pocket.
Last time she ate.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. Well, let her
Jamie, you see
outside.
with this stuff I'll be going through, Jamie. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Jamie, I'm really thinking about putting him in a home, getting a life insurance policy. I just don't know what to do, Jamie. I'm gonna need some advice on what to do, Jamie. Because do I bake a pie? I mean, what do I do? Because I just don't know. Well, damn, Tina be busy. I was gonna say we need to go to a strip club and go live in there, but I don't think we get banned from Facebook for doing that. Never mind.
Hell,
But
you gonna get kicked out the strip club for that.
oh, oh. Well, with that being said, final. Oh wait, Crystal, did you have your top 3 news stories before we go into final thoughts? Oh shit.
All right, we can go to it. Let's go to it there.
Oh wait, I got to do the thing.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Crystal B with your top 3 Facebook news stories this evening. So, coming up at number 3, I'm glad Jamie likes pie. That's good. So glad about that. As we go, the U.S. economy is sending mixed signals if it is going into a recession, in a recession, or out of recession. And is inflation up or down or all over the board? We really don't know because everyone tells differently.
It's gonna be a recession, which means send us those stimmy checks.
So a South Korean company called VinFast is actually working on building a plant in North Carolina to build electric vehicles. Has full approval from the US government to build fully automatic electric vehicls. So we'll see how that works out. VinFast is the company, and they're out of South Korea. Let's see how that goes.
So wait, are these going to be affordable, all the electric vehicles? Because right now they don't have any affordable electric vehicles right now.
So right now they're working on a 4-door sedan car, an SUV, and eventually a pickup truck. So they are looking at a American sticker price of around $10,000 to $12,000.
That's the $10,000 to $12,000 for the price of the vehicle.
Yeah, that's correct. That'd be
okay.
That's kind of what they're estimating on price. Yep. The only downfall is that if you instead you have a choice of either owning the vehicle or leasing a vehicle, or otherwise they have a payment plan that VinFast is doing through their company versus going through a bank. So they have their own little in-house financing through the company. So they pay the company versus going through an outside lender, third party. So they're actually trying something completely non-American at all. We'll see what happens. I mean, by all means, I think it might make. They're trying to do long distance batteries to go 400 plus miles on a charge. So, hey, can they knock out Tesla and Americans? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. See what happens with them.
Teslas are just ridiculously expensive. Like the real good Teslas is like close to like $100,000.
It's crazy, but so I mean, not against it, not really against it. So the big one this evening is everyone's talking about Donald Trump.
I talked about that orange man at the beginning of the podcast. I don't know why they letting that orange man try to run for president again. I don't know why that orange man is going to be back in Waukesha. I just don't know. I don't like that orange man. I don't like him.
To be honest with you, not the best idea. And to be honest with you, on a 2-part of it, he is actually doing a rally out east, and people are getting charged $1,000 to go to his rally. $1,000.
I really wish that he go join his ex-wife.
Really, you know.
Go join his ex-wife. That's what he needs to go do. Go join his ex-wife.
I'm so done with you.
So, on a good note, there's a possibility that the Democrats, if they win the House this fall, they're actually looking to expand Medicare for all. Okay, that is going to be on the plate. Okay, so we'll actually have you like a universal health care, which means you'll pay more in taxes. Okay, but then everyone would actually have access to the same health care.
See, my whole thing with the whole Medicare for all, I'm with Americans having free health care or whatever, but then when they say, oh, you have to pay more in taxes, once again, that's only leaving the middle class people that's gonna be paying for that medical bill. Because you already know the rich people, they don't pay their taxes. There's so many loopholes to where they don't have to pay any taxes, even though they made $50-60 million a year. They don't have to pay any taxes on that money.
Yeah.
So, and then the lower class people who are considered, the poorest, that makes below $25,000 a year, they're not really paying much in taxes. And if they do work, the most they probably paying taking out they taxes for, for even federal taxes is probably less than $90 a paycheck compared to somebody who make over 25,000 that's seeing $100 to $200 taking out federal tax. And if you over 30 to 40,000 or even 50,000, you're seeing close to $200 and $200 to $300 in taxes per paycheck. So to bring that for that number to increase, I don't know. Yeah, they need to figure out a different way to so we don't have to pay for insurance premium.
Yep, you want premium. So
yeah, so I just feel like it should be a different way to do that without it being such a burden on the middle class people.
Well, so the system would be set up now. Again, I don't know a lot. I have to talk to my friends in Canada, but I believe they have it set up per tier system on your taxes. So it's not like you were explaining before. Like say someone makes 25, someone makes 50, someone makes 100,000 a year. That example, right? So they have a tier system. That's what it is. Now, to me, if they could do that to a tier system, and also maybe possibly that's been in talks in the state for Republican governors. Again, I just would never vote Republican, but they want to talk about income tax. So if you got rid of the income tax, okay, so you get more money in your pocket. Yeah, close the tax loopholes and make it easier for you to have more money. But the thing is that, okay, so if you get rid of an income tax in the state, let's just do it state-wise, okay? Say they have Medicare for all in Wisconsin, right? Okay, so everyone in Wisconsin has Medicare. Everyone has health insurance, right? Everybody, okay? Even people who are on unemployment, all right? So
yes, we do, Jamie.
If we adjust it where we take that income tax and put it into the Medicare for all, you'd actually would be coming out with the same amount. You took the income tax out, that'd be the difference between in.
My personal opinion, instead of putting that bill on the middle class people, which is those going to be the ones who's going to have to pay for this, how about we cut the funding that we have for our military? Because we believe we're paying so much money for our military, in which I'm going to talk about that later on the podcast, my little fact thing. But we cut some of that military budget, and like I said, we cut some of these elected officials' pay, then that should be able to cover the Medicare. And then if the people who are making, say if they brought in $60 million in 1 year, they paid a fair share in taxes, then that could cover the what they would need for Medicare, in my personal opinion, instead of putting that burden on the middle class people. Because without, like I keep saying, without that middle class people, this country would not be able to float whatsoever. We would not have a sustainable economy if it wasn't for the middle class people.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree. 100%. Yep.
All right. So as we head into a close, final thoughts. Let's get these final thoughts started.
We'll let Tina. Tina, go ahead, Tina.
I'm tired of hell.
Tina, you can't keep being tired as hell, Tina. I know you tired as hell. I need to plan out a vacation for me and Tina Maria. I don't know when. But I'm gonna plan out a vacation for us.
What'd you say?
Right. Or political donation taxable. Definitely. Yes. I agree. 100%.
I'm gonna have to plan out a vacation. We're gonna have to go on a vacation somewhere.
Yeah, I need to do something.
But so Tina's final thought is she tired as hell. Crystal, what's yours?
My final thoughts are, you know what? I'm going to leave right there that the super PACs and other political donations should be taxed. I 100% agree on that. Definitely. Any donations whatsoever. People also talked about taxing churches. That's something we'll talk about on another podcast if that's how people feel. We can talk about that in our to me, yes.
Alrighty.
Voting to, yeah. That's my final.
My final thought is that Tina reminded me of gas is too damn high. She reminded me that gas is too damn high. What else is we don't need the orange man in office. We need to do everything possible to keep the orange man out of office. And my fact for y'all tonight, there is a airstrip that is located in Arizona. Jamie's final thought is me for governor. So there's this airstrip located in Arizona, and at one time, this airstrip there, which is owned by the U.S. Army, can hold up to 4,000 different types of planes, fighter jets, all kind of military stuff. And like I said, this is like billions of dollars worth of airplane equipment and stuff that's there. And they do offer tours to the of the grounds or whatever, but the place is still the place is kept on such a high level of security or whatever due to the fact that before 9/11 happened, I believe this is back in the early 90s when they first bombed the World Trade Center. And hold on, it was so the basic Americans sold like some of our fighter jets to Iraq and some of these countries over there, and this place is now kept on lockdown because they feel that the Iraqis can send spies over to how can I send spies over to basically get the equipment that they need to get their fighter jets up and running because they don't have the parts or the means to make the parts that's needed to maintain the fighter jets that they now have. So now that's why we have this now secured facility that has over 4,000 planes, which they keep some planes there. There's some planes go there to end up being scrapped, or they get fitted to go to like museums and stuff like that. And then most of them are kept there just in case another war break out. And they have basically planes and fighter jets on standby. So if you didn't know, you now you know. It's located, I believe it's located near Phoenix, Arizona. It's kind of like in the middle of a desert in Arizona.
Interesting.
So that was my final thoughts. So thank you all for tuning into this episode of Same Cast, Different Day podcast. Don't forget to head over to habits365.com and use code Anthony4 to receive 20% off your purchase. And also head over to repsports.com. That's repsports.com and use code Martel1 to receive 5% off your purchase. We thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Same Cast Different Day podcast. Thank you all for supporting. And for you audio listeners, I am sorry I have not got the audio versions of the podcast out. They are coming. By the time you get this, I'll probably get this episode, 2 or 3 episodes be dropping in 1 week. So thank y'all for bearing with me, and thank y'all for the continuous support of the podcast. I've been seeing a lot of the downloads that we've been getting lately on the audio versions of the podcast. So thank y'all for that continued support. And don't forget that if you to subscribe to the podcast on your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever you want to find us at. We are not on Twitter, but make sure you'll find us on there. And don't forget to leave us those reviews. And I don't care if they're even bad reviews. We can use the criticism so we can know things that we need to change. So thank you all for tuning into this episode, and we will see you all on the next one.
Bye, everyone.